So I guess this is one of the top things to see here. It's a greenhouse slash train station. Super fun. On the other hand, good morning to you all. We are glad to have you along with our journeys today. We are going from Madrid to Seville. We are going to Seville, which we are super excited about. We've had an awesome time in Madrid, but it's always fun to have those travel days. We are up again super early because that's how we roll. We're always on time for life, always early, sometimes too early, but you know, better than being late if you ask me. So we are going to take a train almost 3 hours to Seville, and we're excited to have you along. Don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video, it helps us out, and we're excited to travel with you today.
Welcome to Sevilla! I was saying Seville for the longest time, and then I'm like, nah, it's probably pronounced differently. And sure enough, it is. So we're here in Sevilla, 2 hour, 40-minute train ride, bullet train. There are different options, and that was a great little cruise down here. Super excited to be down here. The weather's nice right now in the morning. We've got some fun plans for today. We're gonna try to make it into our hotel, check in early, which is always a miracle if we get to check in early, because this place is popping. I think our hotel's sold out for the next 4 weeks, our next 4 stays, and we're only here for a little bit. But we got some fun things in store today, and hopefully we get some good food. So thanks for being on the journey. What?
It's Kansas City.
You found Kansas City? What? No freaking way. That's how you get to Kansas City? What? What?
Kansas City.
Nice thing about Sevilla is they have Uber here. So we rode Uber from the train station to our hotel, even though it was only a mile and a half or something. It's a 23-minute drive, 25-minute walk, but not with our bags. So we always try to be nice to our bodies if we can, but we do like walking. So we're walking now.
Wow, we have so much to be proud of. Barbecue sauce.
Checking out the USA section of the gourmet experience in Sevilla. Right across the street, practically from our hotel, Hotel Derby, is the USA aisle for the gourmet experience, level 5. It's like a Macy's when you go on the bottom, and then you go up the elevator, and then there's food upstairs. Kind of a surprise. We knew it by the signs, and also it was telling us to go in a random street. But look at this, guys. We get to look forward to corn syrup. That's what we're known for. Almond extract. Somehow the USA is known for Madagascar bourbon. Not sure how that works. Mississippi peanut butter. Never heard of that. I know peanuts in the South, but I've never had Mississippi peanut butter. It's interesting. Obviously, Pennsylvania representing here. We've got fake maple syrup, product of Canada. They put it in the wrong section. But we do have Stubbs. Look at this. Barbecue sauce. I would say this is American. So that's cool. And we got, yep, Mississippi Belle American mix pancake mix. Bleached flour. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
And salsa from Mexico. That's not really fair.
Yeah, Mexican magic. Well, it's like, this is Tex-Mex, as you can see with the color density. That's Tex-Mex. And then, of course, Dr. Pepper. They did it. Coca-Cola made their way on the American shelf. Good job for you. This has been a fun experience, guys. Just giving you a little taste of home. If you're from the US, I know we have international viewers, so appreciate you viewing from all over the place. Sevilla is known for some really cool things. I think vermouth. And I saw like 6 different kinds of crab in a jar. So we're gonna go check that out.
Quick question.
Yes.
Out of the things on the USA shelf, how many have you had
How many have I had?
in a cupboard in your house consistently?
Consistently. Well, that's the trick. I would say 2. These 2 things. When I was growing up. Oh, peanut butter too, but not Mississippi peanut butter. These 2 things specifically. I didn't really get into the Hershey's. But I guess you always have marshmallows, so 3. So
And currently,
those things specifically, but currently none.
Stubbs maybe.
No. I mean, there's other barbecue sauces.
Maybe vanilla or
No,
some
that's
kind of
almond
extract.
No.
Almond
That's-
extract because
that's
it
not
just
something-
it stays on the shelf
I've
for
never
forever.
once looked for almond extract.
Oh really? I've had it.
Well, I mean, I guess you can watch like
Cooking shows?
Julia, and then you go buy it, and then you forget why you bought it. But well. Because when you're in Sevilla, why not go with gold? I'm already feeling different vibes. Honestly, it's an injustice to go to one city in a country and say that's the vibe of the whole country. We've experienced totally different things since we've been to Barcelona, Madrid, all the way here to Sevilla. Totally different. Here and tell you how they are. We're gonna go perusing around. We had to drop off our bags at the hotel because the hotel was full. Sold out. That's nice. It's got just like a little covering of chocolate. Very good bread consistency on the inside. We're getting into the bread land, so I'll be testing my bread taste buds. Nice, sweet. Always change out the utensils. Don't want any crossover. We don't want to think there's chocolate in here or anything, Got my little brioche. I don't know, this is probably like a breakfast thing. They find really unique ways to eat bread in the morning. Ooh, looks like a custard on the inside. Like a French toast kind of thing. This is interesting, right? Wow. It's like cinnamon, bourbon, like flan. Ugh. It's cold. Very interesting. Upon first sight, brought me back to South America, and I thought this was like a fried plantain. Not a fried plantain. Still very nice though. The bourbon and the cinnamon come through beautifully. We're up on top of the 5th floor. It's like a shopping center area where we had our pastries. And you can see beautiful skyline of Sevilla. Behind me, you're facing south here, is a lot of the fun stuff. This is one of the largest cathedrals in the world. It has 80 chapels inside. It's the largest Gothic cathedral as well. we're gonna check that out. It's beautiful. On the other side is the Royal Palace, Alcazar, and it was one of the Moorish, which we'll bring that up in other videos as well. Those people, especially today when we go visit inside the Moorish palace, which is going to be fantastic. Non-Islamic, like Moroccan style, from what I understand. But architecture is beautiful. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day, and you can check out some other fantastic little icons like this museum over here on the other side. It's like a viewing deck. It's like a honeycomb. We'll get you a better picture in a second. And that's a fantastic place to go visit. Spanish tapas are really popular here. In addition to the flamenco shows, it's where you watch flamingos dance around and then they eat the things on their feet. No, that's a different thing. Flamenco shows. That was an alley joke from before, so I was using that one again. And in addition to that, vermouth. I'm pretty sure vermouth is from here. So we're gonna try some stuff out in Sevilla, and we're excited to be here. It is totally different than Madrid and totally different than Barcelona already. And maybe that's just the area we experienced, but I'm already feeling the Lake Como vibes. We'll see. Well, I was looking for an ostrich egg, and I'm so glad to finally find one. It's been a while. This thing's huge. I thought it was fake for a second. That's amazing. That's like the equivalent, I think, of like 12 eggs, maybe 10 eggs. Chicken eggs, I mean. Got his own salt brand now. Look at this. Wow. He's taking salt by storm. Amazing. The guy's spicy. Okay. That says Spain in 2 hours.
This guy.
Stretch that groin. Stretch it. Stretch it. You don't pull it at 60. The recovery time's 4 times as long. Stretching man of Sevilla. He's got so much stretching in it. It's fantastic. He's like got a stretch clinic. I mean, his hip flexors are doing great. His pelvic floor is probably doing great. I mean, his rotary cuffs are doing fantastic. I mean, I'm inspired. I thought I was inspired by the view and the palace up here, but I'm inspired by this guy over here stretching. He's bending over at 65 in ways I've never even imagined bending over myself. Half his age. It's fantastic. It's got to be the water. We are on a walk over here, and we were just talking about how easy it is to walk in the city. It's like practically flat from where we're at and where we're going. It's all flat, so it's an easy flat walking city. I mean, we saw people with their luggage walking around in big parts. So we just did the little bridge and we're going back around to the palace over there. But I wanted to mention, we haven't pulled out any money from an ATM to get euros in Spain at all. All the taxis have credit card machines, and we just ask them. You know, it's a good rule of thumb. When you jump in a taxi, you always ask. Uber has always been cheaper and more efficient. We've noticed on a few occasions that the taxis like to take a bunch of extra streets and then, you know, get chatty with you, and then they're like, oh, hey, sorry, if you point out that they are going farther than necessary. We had one taxi that did 360 in a mile and a half afterwards, and brought us back to the exact same street that he picked us up on in order to rack the bill on us. So we ended up paying another €7 for a mile ride, in addition to what we were planning to pay, which was a bummer. But there's a lot of fireworks happening today. noticing already is the brick. The brick has changed from Madrid down here. And it's possible that they brought up kind of their brick styles from Morocco. One time I was in Amsterdam and I was like right here in the train tracks talking to somebody and I had no idea the train was coming by like this one and they don't stop. And it got like within 4 inches of me. It scared me. But this one wasn't going as fast as that one was. But I was literally like this, just talking and not knowing. But I guess that's a real thing here in Europe. You gotta look down. Museums at the top. This one's like a walkthrough museum. Architecturally, it looks like the honeycomb little mushroom action. You can actually look at the viewing deck here. To look down, we right now are right here. We're in the corner here. And we're gonna go check out the real Alcazar. We just walked by the church, really pretty. We're gonna go inside there pretty soon. The tower, you can also view on top of the tower. It's not that tall, but it's pretty cool. And this is a little like, reminds me a lot of Vienna, Austria. And also like a Curacao kind of vibes in terms of the colorful waterfront apartment housing options. Pretty cool there. This place is fun. Anytime you find a moat in front of something, it's always a little suspicious. This is actually the university. On the other side is the palace. But this happens to be a little bit of a moat. This happens to be a little bit of a moat right here.
Every time I see a moat, all I can think of is, I hope I don't fall.
Mommy, I want to be forever. Do you really want to live forever?
What do you think, baby?
Never heard that rendition exactly.
Oh, isn't it fun here?
Not gonna get a copyright violation on that one.
Is this your favorite city so far in Spain?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, this is Christopher Columbus's boat. That's his name in Spanish, Cristobal Colon. And I'm pretty sure that's Christopher Columbus. I think on this trip we're gonna get to see him. Right here is the name Isabel, and I'm pretty sure that's because the Queen Isabel was the queen at the time. Let's do this. The parquet designs, the parquet. A little different than the walls in Peru. A little different, but pretty. Still pretty. These are more than likely shootout tower spots. At least viewing decks anyway. If you want to take the violence out of it. One handy design I always saw starting in Madrid was they do tile on the bottom because they know you're looking up. So that's pretty rare. It's kind of a taste for the visitor. Babe, this is what you do. This is how you put your plate in the wall. Your favorite plate. Just put it in the wall. And here's the entrance. Grand entrance. The local watering fountain. Here. This is where you write your sweetheart a note right here. You just say I love you, Jeremy and Allie been here. Jeremy and Allie been here. Only on select occasions. Only if it's appropriate for the channel. That looks like the line we were looking for. That was the line we were looking for. Fun one. Hurtin'. It's hurtin'. They are going for it. Saladia. Exit. Ended, babe. That was a close one.
He almost dropped his phone. It was
wow, that was a close one. I'm glad I got the insurance plan. The horsies are scared. That's pretty. We got orange smoke, guys. Orange smoke. It's crazy. They got fireworks out. These guys are nuts. Crazy. They're totally crazy. They're all nuts. They're climbing the fence over here. Very excited people. They got a hold of some fireworks. Some fireworks guy sold a lot of fireworks. The fireworks guy sold a lot of fireworks. They're all very excited about their team. And I guess this is the most exciting thing that happens in soccer. It's before the game. It's in hopeful that soccer might change and become an exciting sport. I don't know, because when you're actually watching the soccer game, they're so tipsy, they don't even know what's going on because it's 0-0. This is where it's all at. This is why you become a soccer fan. It's because of the...
Look at him!
Oh, the Pope. The Pope is dancing over there. And of course he's become apolitical. He's involved in everything. The guy's everywhere. It's fantastic. So this is our taste of soccer freedom, soccer excitement. It's really vibrant here. I might become a soccer fan just for this. Who doesn't like fireworks?